Welcome to another episode of the Leftover Podcast. Welcome to the show, Lambo, Lala, KB. I'm Ray. We back, people. We are back, and we got a lot to talk about. And today, believe it or not, I'm starting a little different. I'm
Okay,
starting a little different.
before we get started, y'all already know we gotta start with our shots or our drinks. So everybody pour up. I'm drinking on. If you can see it, you gotta pay me because ain't no free advertisements around this motherfucker.
Drinking juice over here.
Period. In the DMs if you want to inquire about, advertising or anything working with us or interviews. Cheers, everybody. Drink
Oh,
responsibly.
yes.
Cheers, I forgot. My bad.
Yes,
Drinking
Jesus Christ.
juice. I'm just drinking a little
I gotta get mine.
lemon juice.
All right.
Nothing wrong with being sober.
So, I'm gonna start out with something a little different.
Okay.
So, I wanted to talk about how the Plan B pill law that they put in effect in Tennessee?
Was that Tennessee? I know.
Or
I'm
was that
pretty sure
Texas?
that was it Texas?
No, no, right.
One of
But go ahead with your story.
Right.
Fuck it. It was one of those T states.
Yeah. Okay. It's in the U.S.
Okay, so I need everyone thought about that because my thought is how is it that they out here trying to tell women what to do with their body?
Ray, I knew I loved you. I knew I loved you, Ray.
But yet
Agreed. Come through.
you could do everything else in the US. Because we're free to do everything else except anything to our own bodies.
Smoke crack. They want to give crack pipes out, to the people. So it's
You know how
okay
they
to smoke
do.
crack. It's okay to get guns, but it's not okay to control your own body.
I just say understand, like even the abortion rate that they changed the how many months you could do it before it's not allowed, and it was a state where if you get one period, you could get in trouble. Even if you go to another state, if they look you up and find out that you did it.
Yeah.
I ain't know it's that
So
deep.
Yeah.
I'm just so confused on why they want more kids to be up for adoption. Just because you're gonna have them don't mean you're gonna keep them.
Exactly. I heard one state or some lawmaker or something is trying to give people the death penalty if they get an abortion. Before what's her name? Our vice president. Oh, don't talk about me.
Oh,
Um,
Kamara,
before she
Kamala.
became
Tomorrow.
Kamala. Before she became the vice president, she did ask the people who were trying to inquire about the abortion law and trying to make it pass where they can't have an abortion. She said, "Name one law that is against or has control over men's bodies," and he couldn't name one. So my thing is, if you don't want people to have abortions, you need to, like you said, I feel that's going to increase the numbers of adoptions. You don't know if women can have pregnancies um, where they have to get rid of the baby because it may cause them to die or cause other health issues. But it doesn't seem like they're taking that in consideration. If it's that big of a deal, I think shit, there needs to be some type of. I thought they were bringing out a male birth control. I don't know what the fuck happened to that.
Exactly.
I'll take it.
We know you will.
Exactly. Someone said here, Steve, that it's about control. And I agree. It's just about controlling women because the truth is, when it comes to abortion, who does it affect the most? Women, right? The women. So I feel like it is just about controlling them. I just read an article where it was a young lady who actually had an abortion about I think it was about 15 years ago, she said, and no one knew. And she just, came out about it after this has, come out. And she was like, it was like the best thing that she's ever done, because now she was able to get into a good place. She was in a bad space. And, just imagine if you're told that you can't do that,
Now, I do want to, not to cut you off, I want to go to the
Okay.
Instagram where Samson.Steve said, if men could get pregnant, you'd be able to get an abortion at the drive-thru when picking up your Starbucks, and the pill would be available in any of the Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. Good fucking point. Okay. Okay. Because it's a lot more men I feel in politics, and it's a lot more I don't know if whatever, it don't matter, but there is a lot more Caucasian men in the politics, and they're older. So half of y'all sperm don't even fucking work. So that's probably why y'all ain't worried about the fact. But I bet you if they little daughters got pregnant by Jerome Wrong or Beyonce from the hood, they gonna be
yeah, exactly.
soon as that pregnancy test says positive.
Lemmo, what you gotta say? Because Lemmo took a deep breath.
Go ahead, Lembo.
I do want to say this.
I 1,000%. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I can guarantee you though the people who are demanding this have family members, probably their damn children, like you just said, who already had an abortion.
They tired of that shit.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Lambo.
So while I agree, it's your body, your choice for multiple reasons, and you're probably going to hate some of the things I say in the future related to that. Not today, but late in the future. I don't want to make this a men versus women thing. It's a rights thing. Like nobody should be able to tell me what I want to do. My body is my personal property. That's the one thing that I absolutely own. So nobody should be able to tell me what to do with that. Right. And I agree that does go for women. And I say this for future reference. Whatever I choose to do with my body is my choice. Consequences and gains.
Okay.
Okay.
Samson Steve said the rich old white men will still send their mistresses and daughters to get an abortion. Believe that? Oh, for sure. These lawmakers are definitely going to get that shit done on the low if this passes. For sure.
Women are getting killed. They rather women get killed because some women are getting killed for not wanting to get those abortions. They'd rather them get killed than have an abortion.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a little left. I know how to get them to stop with this abortion stuff.
What?
So, kind of going a little off topic. So, I don't know if you've heard some of the things about this fear of white extinction thing kind of going around.
The whites are actually becoming the minority.
So yes, and that's the problem.
Because we don't want black in them. Let's just be honest.
If you sell that to them, as a way to limit other races, they'll jump on board.
Yeah. They'll do it. So that's what it's about. Controlling to keep the black population down.
Damn, yes.
That's incredible. Unbelievable. Anything. They do anything to keep us down.
Yeah.
We've been prospering, y'all. Okay, cheers. We've been doing
good. Okay.
What's up? Who got something to talk about? What y'all want to
Let me talk about something, Lambo. I'm gonna go ahead and talk next.
Ooh, she's ready.
Let us know.
I mean, it's a cool, what's up? Bussin' Cones, the Bussin' Cones in the building. With the 6 dog in the building. Thank y'all for joining. So the topic for today is Jack Harlow for the culture. Now, let me first say this. I fucks with Jack Harlow. I like his music.
Yeah,
I liked his music from the first time I saw him, but he was on a pod on a radio station. We ain't naming no radio stations right now, but y'all can look it up. And they were playing a little game where they played like a song, like the beginning of the song, and they wanted him to name the artist. The song being played was Brandy's Angel in Disguise, and he just was not getting it. He was like, is this Aaliyah? They're like, no. Okay, let's give you some hints. Yeah, they were like, she used to play Moesha. He didn't get it. or she no, they said she had her own TV show. He didn't get it. They were like, okay, let's take it a little further. Um, they take a little further. They said her brother is the reason why a lot of people are really famous. He still didn't get it. So basically, they had to break and tell him it's Brandy, and they were like, Ray J is her brother, and he just didn't know. So some people are like, how is he going to be doing this type of music and not know this type of information?
Oh
Now
my!
keep
So
in
he's not
mind,
authentic. Oh,
Okay.
huh?
Well,
he's
that's
not
unfair.
authentic.
Well,
That's
that's what
unfair
they're trying to
though.
say. Now keep in mind, the sex tape for Ray and them came out like early 2000s. Jack Harlow is only 24, which means he was born in what, 98? So he was
Yeah,
probably
he's a
like 6 when it came
right.
out. So I give him that much. But do you think Jack Harlow should be canceled because he doesn't know certain things about the black culture?
Yes,
Huh?
yes, because he couldn't be authentic. I feel like he's not
But,
authentic
but
then.
okay, but when you rap about your life,
No,
not
no,
nobody
no.
else,
No,
or
who
knowing the
does
culture.
not? You didn't listen to Brandy, but you would know Brandy if you heard her. You didn't listen to her like that.
I mean, I actually wouldn't know all her songs if I heard it because I won't know her
Like,
voice.
let me let
Ray
English
like
guys for Ray.
Ray like 40 years old. He was old. Jack Harlow, a whole
Is that
different
what it is?
generation.
I mean, I just don't think that, like, for example, that's like saying that Drake should know all the old school rappers. He
He
don't.
does. He
He does
does.
not.
He does.
I would
I
say the only reason I would say not to cancel him is because I mean I love music, but I don't know everything about everybody's business either. Um, can y'all hear me okay? Because I'm getting hearing people that saying it's echoing. They can't hear it.
I can hear fine.
Okay.
I can
Let's just
hear. I
make
don't
sure
know
our
who's
volumes on
echoing.
our phones are down. What's up, no.ig.k? Hey girl. So I would say on my end, I would say everybody doesn't go around being in everybody's business and everybody really isn't into entertainment like that.
thank
Now, if
you.
he get started asking questions, they play some Michael Jackson. Now,
He
nigga, you
don't
got
have
at
to
least
know
know
Michael
motherfucking
Jackson
Michael
either.
Jackson.
He don't.
Nigga, Michael
Yes,
Jackson
he
is famous, one of the
does.
most famous people in the world.
Michael Jackson isn't. I mean, he technically he won't be black. So,
Don't do that.
so
I
can
mean,
you really put
seriously.
Don't do that.
Can you really bring
Yes.
him up?
Yes,
He
you can really bring
he
him
bleeds
up.
his skin, so you can't bring him up.
Yes, we
Well,
can.
I
And
can't.
you know him though. We know him. You
Okay,
know.
but he's not really considered the black culture.
He is part of just the culture in general. So if you don't know Michael, it's a problem. If you that's just period.
You can't really
But
compare Michael and Brandy though.
Right.
no, you can't. But I feel
Because
like for
people can't
him,
even speak English know who Michael Jackson is. They probably don't know who the heck Brandy is.
but I feel like for him to portray that he is for the culture, you have to know Brandy.
Why? Why?
What do you mean? Why?
When was Brandy's last song?
Um,
When was Brandy's last song?
Brandy came out with the song last year.
Uh, did she?
What was Brandy's
Yeah,
last relevant song?
Right. Thank you.
she had a song with Chris Brown.
Early
That
2000s,
wasn't
girl. I can
relevant
name
because
that
I
song
don't
if I
even
wanted
know
to.
it.
I know
So
you said you
am
don't
I
know Brandy.
not
I
a
know
part of the
Brandy.
culture? Because I don't know that song. I'm just
Yes, you're not.
saying.
No, I'm playing.
I just don't think
Barely.
knowing Brandy is a well anything. That's nothing. Let's
Wait,
say
if you
somebody
say
more famous,
Moesha, let's say Moesha. You don't know? If we say Moesha, yes.
but not everybody like
Anybody,
Moesha.
Is it shocking for the
everybody.
fact that he did not know Brandy was related to Ray J? Because he did not know that.
Okay, so what's
That
the problem with that?
Like, goddamn, nigga, come on now. You know who Ray J is?
that's
I
my
just
thing.
I
He
didn't
should
know for
know that.
longest that I didn't know for longest that Snoop was related to them. Ain't that
That's
the one?
different. That's
Okay.
different.
Hello.
I
That's
mean, you
Let's
really
see. I'm
don't
trying
see
to
different.
Brandy
find.
and Ray J together like that.
What? Yes, you do.
Like, like, like,
Um
like
I
as, from as far
literally
as I,
just watched. Hmm?
I was like, as much as I've from what I've seen, like from social media, even from watching Love and Hip Hop, like every once in a blue moon, Brandy show her face, but your Brandy would be out there, and I know of Brandy, and like,
I would say in a lot of his older videos, he did have Brandy in almost all of them.
I
I'm,
just saw a video that showed
I'm,
Brandy and Ray J together on
I'll be
several, like
honest. I
how
I
they
how
don't
old I
support
gotta
each
be though?
other.
I don't remember
No,
Brandy ever being in any of his songs.
see, she has though. She
In
has
his
been in her videos.
videos.
He's been in her videos. He's been a dancer in her videos.
Yeah.
He
Never knew
supports
that.
her
They've been in
at
each other's
the
videos.
awards, her
They
shows.
wait
She
for the
just
culture,
did.
right?
Look,
No, I'm playing.
Yes.
I saw one video that I
Nice.
could remember of Brandy, and that was with Monica.
The boy is mine. You play too much.
That the boy is mine.
And that's about it. I don't know nothing about Brandy. I couldn't name none of Brandy's songs except that one. I don't even know the
Well,
name to that.
well, the
Y'all
good
just told
thing,
me. That's the
the good
only
thing
I
is
don't know
Brandy thought it
nothing
was
about
funny.
her.
She didn't take it to heart, so she did comment and said, well, I don't even know what she said, but
Hey, you must Bustin' Cones, you like Jack Harlow.
Thank you.
Bustin' Cones said he's still for the culture and everybody knows
Exactly.
Jackson
Thank you.
5.
yeah. Now if you ain't know
She like
Jackson,
Jack
you just got to motherfucking go because you just playing the part. Well, Brandy found it funny. She tweeted out, she said, "See, I can have a little fun too." So she didn't take it personal. I didn't take it personal. I still fucks with him. Like I said, he was young. When Brandy was popular, he probably wasn't even born. He was probably extra, like kindergarten, if that. So shout out to Brandy. Shout out to Jack Harlow. I think he's still okay
I
with
don't
it.
know now. I don't know about him
Lala
now.
has a different opinion, but that is
I hear La
okay.
La being real Jersey on
I don't
him.
know. Because I
Cause
don't know if he's real now. I don't know.
I mean, you heard his new album? Seems
I
pretty
maybe
real to
won't at
me.
this point.
His new album is here.
Yeah.
Cut it off
No,
now.
he's fine.
Shots.
He's fine. I give
It's
him
not
that.
here like Kendrick and Pusha T. But it's here.
I mean, they're different, of course.
Yeah.
So, what's
Make
on your
it
Yeah.
mind, Ray?
Make it good, La La. Make it good.
Oh, go ahead, Lala.
No, I was asking what's on y'all mind. What's on your mind?
I have a question, like coming off of that topic, right?
Okay.
This is not my topic, but it's a question. Do we completely like R. Kelly? Like, do we completely just not fuck with R. Kelly's old music? Because he made good music, despite what he did. He made good music.
Can you ask the question again? My computer was fucking up.
Do we just not fuck with R. Kelly's music at all no more? Because he made good music in the past.
Hi, dude.
I
Now
can't.
certain times I be like, because I be thinking he probably talking about little girls.
Exactly.
But I ain't
That's
never
why I
waste
can't.
no R. Kelly music off my motherfucking thing. He ain't touch my child.
No. I mean, yeah, I understand what R. Kelly did was wrong, but he's not the only person at fault.
I love them
That's
parents who
irrelevant.
left
We're
them
talking about
there.
his music.
The parents who left them there is that's a problem.
The
Not
question
the child,
is
the
though,
parents.
do we still support R. Kelly? Is what his question
No. He didn't say support. He said listen to his music.
His music. That's supporting him. Yeah, that's
not the
supporting
same.
I be listening.
Not the same.
I like R. Kelly the artist. I don't like Robert Kelly the little rapist, the child molester.
Okay, I like that one.
Like, just think if we would have ever did a versus with R. Kelly, nobody could go against him. He would just have to play his own shit. Like Larry said, he has a great catalog that you can't help but say it's great. So ain't no what shit. Somebody put on that 12 play. We get into it.
Keep shaking her head.
I can't vibe with it.
Lala, I don't know what's wrong with you today. First Jack Harlow, not R. Kelly. What is wrong?
If you cannot listen, we thought R. Kelly was one person. That's not who he was. I can't vibe with it. That's it.
No, R. Kelly is one person. Robert Kelly is a different person.
That doesn't change the fact that he made good music.
He made good music. Yes, he did. I didn't say he didn't, but I can't listen to it, is what I'm saying.
That means you can't listen to Michael Jackson either?
Good point.
Now, Michael Jackson ain't do that shit.
He didn't. Michael Jackson is innocent. But I don't
He went to court, so that don't even count. He went to court for that shit. And the
Right
same
now,
thing, if
Wow.
he did do it,
Y'all,
who's at fault? The
y'all,
parents for leaving
y'all
their ass
pick
there
up
with a
on
grown
a
ass
man that
man.
want to bleach his skin and don't want to be a, but the man that want, oh, wow, can't believe
bleaching your
y'all.
skin now want to be black is not equivalent to being a child molester. That's not equivalent, sweetie.
I ain't
So
talking about that. I'm talking about taking up for him.
you
They
said,
had proof that he
"Wow,
did it.
that's not equivalent."
They said he had proof that he did it.
No, they don't have no proof. That's why he was free. Look at R. Kelly and
Exactly.
him. Period.
Innocent until
Okay.
proven guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, y'all so messed up.
Okay. So I want to talk about Kevin Samuels. Okay, so
Mm.
first I want to speak about, I want to say RIP to Kevin
Mm.
Samuels. Because no matter my personal opinion on him, I wish, no one to lose their life. So I want to say RIP to Kevin Samuels. He was disgusting to me, but I don't feel like now is a time to rain on him.
Yeah.
Now is the time. It's not a time to laugh at him or bring up what you would have said to him or what you could have said to him. He is not a legend. Let's get
Duh.
that.
I'm
But
sorry. What did you say?
RIP to him.
No. I heard you say something else. What you say?
RIP Kevin Samuels.
Okay, I thought I heard you say something
Okay.
else.
I
Uh,
said he is not a legend. I want to make that clear. I'm not
Sophia said
saying
that's Lambo and Ray's favorite person. They love
exactly.
him.
I know it is that favorite person.
What's
That's
up,
why I
Big
want to
K
say
from the A?
RIP.
Say in the
But
building.
no, Kevin Samuels, I feel like this situation has been, people have been reaching to the limits of the sky. It's not, I feel like just
These
because
niggas
now,
getting tattoos and shit.
yeah, I feel like it's the most. It's
What
the most.
the fuck is that?
Okay. The truth is, when he, at the time of his, situation, he was doing stuff that, he was advising other men not to do. But I'm
Yep.
not going to speak on that because he's gone now. I'm not going to speak
No,
on it.
no, no, no.
However, no, I
That's
won't. No, I
that's
won't.
untrue though. That's a false
I
statement.
won't speak on
That's a
it.
very
It's
false
a false
statement.
I know
statement
some
though,
stuff. I know
Why is
some
it false?
stuff, but I'm
because
not going to
he
speak on
never
it.
said that you can't date outside your race. He just wanted you to stay
She was
inside,
a
but
nurse that didn't make
he never
money
said
that
he
he
never
cheated
said
on his
anything
wife
about.
with and died on.
Can you
No,
believe
he
that?
never said not to date outside your race. He just rather to see black people together. So he never said he wouldn't date outside the race or
He
you
never
can't.
talked
But are
about
you
no.
supposed to date a woman with money, more money than you?
No,
I ain't gonna
huh?
lie. Let me be
He
first to comment. I ain't
no.
watching
He
his ass
never
on
talk
good.
about women money. Period. He don't care about women money. Period.
Keep being a girl. Mm-hmm.
That was never
Thank you.
inside his topic because he said that women want money isn't his
Well,
money,
he
so he
dead. Who
don't care.
cares?
I'm gonna dead it all right now.
Okay, go ahead,
So
Lambo.
regardless of whether you agree with him or not, Lala's right. I won't speak on that because
He gone now. He can't stick up for himself.
well on that topic, I hate to hear women tear apart who he was as a person is why we should listen to him, but women listen to other single women and gay men about relationships. So we're not going to go into that. I personally say
Exactly.
I'm gonna say openly, fuck Vivica Fox, fuck Angela Yee, and fuck the pastor. Y'all out of line,
What
y'all
they
out
did?
of pocket,
What they
y'all
do to
can go to
you?
hell.
Whoa, Lambo going in.
Okay, so whoa. Okay, don't do that. Do not do that because Vivica Fox is our cousin. Okay, we
No,
like
she's
Vivica.
not. She ain't my cousin.
She's all our cousins.
Okay, so this is one thing I want to say. I don't like what people were saying because half everything they were saying was false. So most of the women who said it, only thing they heard were clips. They never heard the whole show to know exactly what he was talking about. Like,
Yes,
for example, Vivica A. Fox was talking about him, but she was like, "Oh, I, he said the last thing he said was this," but she didn't say the whole thing he said.
What did he
He
say?
said more.
What did she say? He
So,
said.
huh?
What did he say that? What did she say that he said?
Oh, she said that he said the statement is after when you 35 or older. What you say? You
Like
leftovers?
you're pointless, some shit
No,
like that.
you are leftover or something like that.
Yeah,
No,
something like yeah.
she
But
used the word pointless. That's not what he said.
What did he
No, I
say,
don't know if
guys?
she said pointless or not, but
His
she,
his
I
his
know that's what.
His
his
two
purpose
sons.
was
Speak up for him. What did he say?
his message was always consider your own value when you're searching for somebody. So if you're 40 years old, you got 10 kids, 6 baby daddies, you can't expect the highest value of men to be somebody that you're absolutely going to get. You have to understand that's going to be a
I
challenge to
feel that's
get.
for both women and men.
It is, and he spoke about it both ways. And
Mhm.
women are all for it when he spoke about men, but y'all when he talked about women, y'all have a problem.
I
for
feel
I ain't
like
listen to him, so I don't care.
you can't
He
tell
gone.
you can't tell anyone what their value is just because she may have that does
He said all
not
he did was
mean
tell
okay,
women
so
they are stupid.
no, I get that, but also it was crazy because I seen it where he was like a man should always be paying for the bill or doing this. Only thing I seen in the comment was everybody, all the women clapping.
Ugh.
Okay.
But I just I just want that same energy when he say something about them too.
Okay, well, at this point we know.
So I just think that if you speak on someone, they should be alive to speak up on themselves on their
And I
behalf.
People
agree.
talk about
I
dead people all the time.
Huh?
I said people talk about dead people all the time.
I
I
mean, I
will
just
think
don't understand. I
I mean,
mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, like she said, I would never laugh at someone dying because I don't care if I hate you or not. Unless you killed a family member, then your ass got to go. But did I cry at night because he isn't here? Not really. But then again, like I said, I wasn't a fan. So since I wasn't a fan, I didn't watch his podcast. I see clips on social media. But do I think it's okay for people to be like, how that nigga gone and he dead? Nah, that's terrible.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's funny.
that's my only
I
problem
don't
with it.
find it
Yeah,
funny.
that's
I
that's
terrible.
don't find it. Yeah, I
that's
don't find it.
that's the only problem I have is well, my biggest problem is people who were speaking about him, but my biggest problem was they were speaking things that they don't even know.
It
They
was
don't know the
speaking
full
facts.
truth.
He
Don't know the
was
full truth and
biased
didn't speak
though,
the full
just
truth.
like
Yeah.
Sophia said, he was very biased though.
According to who? Well, we're not gonna get in that. We're not gonna get in that.
Yeah,
The
I
main thing
listen
is
exactly.
don't badmouth the dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my problem with Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox basically said he
And
got
the
got his
pastor. You
views
saw the
himself.
pastor doing it too.
Yeah, the
And
pastor,
the
all of
pastor
them was wrong.
He
apologized.
did. He did.
Him, I can't even accept his apology because you're supposed to be a
Me
man of
either.
God.
Me either. I can't accept it either. Because
He
that's
said, "Baby,
crazy.
tell me about that you all the time."
He's
'Cause
supposed
I'm
to be
sorry.
Jai's son. Guy's
Cause
son.
Who
you,
is word
it's not even
for?
even
Who is
about
this
being
coffee
God's
leather candles?
son.
Who is
It's
this?
about you speaking on something that you don't even know. Like he don't even know.
Who is Tyrone?
So
Which one is that?
Word to your daddy
Tyrone from
coffee
Sturbridge?
candles. No, not that
Oh,
time.
somebody else. Okay. All right,
yeah,
my bad.
I just don't know that. And I don't know if it's many people in history that I've seen since social media that was
Mm.
more talked about after they passing of negativity than him.
Right.
It's a long time since you've seen so much negativity.
I mean, he was an unlike fella there.
I don't know. I don't know if I could say so much of the unlike because if it's so unlike,
He
why
was
would be people
unlike.
still tuning in?
He
You
was
don't have to
unlike.
listen to
Yeah, because
them.
it's trending. It's just like people who follow people and speak negative about them
Yes,
all the
that
time.
yeah,
I, I,
It's
true.
because
I'm
it's
sorry.
trending.
I don't follow
I don't either,
anybody
but
You
else.
there are
don't. We
people, and
don't.
you see a
Yes.
lot of famous people say that. Like, if you don't like me and you're
Just
always
don't.
talking negative, why are you following me? And I get that. Like, if
Yeah,
I don't
it's
like somebody, you
trending.
best believe you are not on my following list.
Not at all.
But some
Not even
people,
some
just like
people
you
I
said,
like.
not all of us, but there are
So
some people out there
nonetheless,
that's weird.
I think something
They do
wrong
that
with those
shit.
people anyways. They gotta have some mental problems.
Yeah,
That's the first
or they
thing
need to
comes
get
to
a
my
life.
mind.
But like I said, I don't follow his podcast. I didn't follow him, but
Me
once again,
either.
RIP to him
You know
and
what
his
though?
those to
I
the
am
family.
so surprised that y'all wasn't a fan because y'all actually on his better side. I'm just saying, y'all probably would like him when y'all listen to a show.
Ray, you know we're
So
rare.
okay, any
I'm
that
just saying.
I said I'm not going to talk bad about him. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's.
Okay, so stop.
Okay,
I mean, you can, like I said, that's why you can disagree with what he believe, and that's
no, we
that's
know
what.
that's pretty clear. That's
But why is it women can't disagree with you without talking about you as a person?
because the way he spoke about the character of women it was like it was
It
personal.
seemed like he spoke about more negative things than positive things.
Exactly.
Okay,
So it
But
was
man.
more
that's
directed.
a lot of
Oh,
that it comes from you not listening to what he said.
I don't watch podcasts.
He says very specific things, and women get all uproar about it because you didn't even really pay attention to what he said. You just didn't like how he said it. You got in your feelings. There's a difference.
Sure. Okay.
okay, Lambo.
Sure.
I don't like him. It's okay.
That's what
Not
I'm
for real.
saying. But it's okay.
Rest in peace to
I'm okay
him.
with
Condolences
it.
to the
Yeah.
family because I didn't know he lived here in Atlanta.
He's not
Yeah,
fucking
Buckhead.
judging.
Well, duh. That's
He
probably where
stayed
he's from.
in. He stayed in, not out.
Right.
He actually was out.
I'm
Out
talking
where?
about something else. I'm talking about something else, but go ahead.
Okay.
That. Lock, 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 lock.
Oh my gosh.
Knock 3,000 on that ass.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Before we switch, let me go ahead and say, because somebody said, Sophia,
No.
tell us one good thing he said about women. Is quality or what? I gotta know what you want. Because if we talking about good thing,
One good thing. You can take it any direction you want. One good thing. What's it? Let's hear it.
for example, he have never called a woman below average unless they had a bad attitude. He have
No,
never
that's not a positive
damn,
thing about women.
he never downgrade anyone's
Hey,
looks.
She
so
He
said
so
one.
said
you
that
see that he
if
No,
you
have
he
pick
said
nothing.
one good thing, Ray. Ray, name one
Exactly.
specific thing that he said.
He don't got it. That's
Hold on,
what it
I
is.
got it.
Okay,
Let's
Lambo.
hear it,
Lambo,
Lambo.
tag,
I got
go
it.
ahead.
He was constantly telling men you need to step your game up. Like when he said men you need to pay when he told men you need to pay for your women that shit went viral.
Okay, and that was good for the women.
So y'all okay when he say something in y'all favor, but y'all have a problem when he say something against y'all. Either he telling the truth or he not. Y'all need to pick a lane.
He
He's
also
older.
said that
I
he
told
also
you.
said something to men about
We gotta get off the
how
top before I go to hell.
he also said that when it comes
Right.
to women, that if the guy isn't put together, he shouldn't try to go and mess up y'all life. He need to have his life together first, then come to y'all.
Mm.
Advocation
Well,
of
So
therapy on both
oh,
sides.
rest in
yes,
peace.
I'm just saying.
Rest in peace.
Thank you. Yeah. R.I.P. The
For real.
legend.
That's
R.I.P.
for real. On a
R.I.P.
serious note,
R.I.P.
rest in peace to him.
Yeah, for real,
Seriously.
for real.
Yeah.
Now, which guy died? That old president.
I mean,
Thank you,
go ahead.
Jesus. Don't come for me. That wasn't a threat. Not social media,
Wow.
girl. Y'all saying
Crickets
We
for
nothing.
might need
Yeah.
Sophia to go do something else because I'm tired of her.
real.
We're gonna bring Sophie in one day as a guest to talk random shit.
Wait a minute. You know, I'm not gonna get back on this topic, but somebody's tripping in the comments.
Yeah. R.I.P. the legend. All right, Lambo. What's on your mind, Lambo?
Today's been an emotional day for me. I'll be honest.
What's wrong?
Uh, I was triggered a couple of times today, and I was trying not to say something today that was gonna make the feds come get me.
The
I,
feds.
I want to sign out RIP to the victims of the Boston the Buffalo shooting in New York.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
This
It's
shit
okay
is
to be
crazy.
emotional.
So
Yeah.
like I was so angry when I saw his parents are blaming COVID-19 isolation for his mental illness. I was so angry I was shaking.
That's what they love to
Because
do. It's
if
always mental
if I
illness.
ride down the Stone Mountain right now and start shooting white people in the fucking face and say it's because I've been isolated, I'm not even going to ever leave Stone Mountain again.
Yeah. You saw when they pulled up. They said when they pulled up, this man still had the gun in his hand, and they were talking to him calmly. Any other black person, his ass would have been shot on sight. His ass would have
Yeah.
been thrown to the floor,
Mhm.
shot 30 times in the back. But this man, just like the other one who did the church shooting, walked
Do
away
you
with no
see
problem. All them people that do these, are they not a
even from
terrorist? Like, what? How
um
is it considered?
well even from the news reporter asking the guy, did was it anybody know about his mental? Like,
Yes,
who cares? Who
yes.
cares?
And then
He
someone
actually
else
had the
said that they'll say, like, for example, James Brown, a black male a black 18-year-old male shot up a church. But then when it comes to these white kids, it's like white teenager. They don't want to call him a
Mhm.
male, even though he's 18, white 18-year-old teenager. They don't want to say their names. When they post a picture, it's them at church with their family praying like this. When it comes to a black person, they find that one picture on their Instagram where they might be throwing up a fucking east side or a north side or a south side and be like, oh, he's a gang member. It's always
Right.
different. Social media is just not for black people, point blank, period.
Like,
That's
this,
fact. That's facts.
like this man planned it for 2 months. He got the layout of the grocery store. He decorated his gun. We saw him walk up
Yes.
on the white guy and choose not to shoot him. You're
Said,
not
oh,
going to
I'm
tell me that's
sorry. All
mental
comedy
illness,
kept it going.
right? You're not going to tell me that's mental illness.
It's
Right.
not. He put on the gun. It said, I saw like two things on the end of the gun. It said nigger. On like the handle of the gun or
yes,
whatever, it said, here's your
yes,
reparations. Like
right.
this nigga had this shit planned the fuck out. Now I know one thing. If this motherfucker get off, something gotta happen. I ain't a threat. I'm just saying.
I might personally go into a state of mental illness myself. I'm going to warn y'all right now.
Don't
Like
say
like
don't lie.
I I watched the video of him. Somebody sent
I
me the
can't.
video of him going through the store. Like he walked through the store shooting people, and he went back and shot people again to make sure they were dead.
What?
Hell no.
You're
Oh
not going to
I
tell
didn't
me
know
hell
that
that.
was mental
no.
illness.
I didn't know that.
Hell no. Not at
He
all.
was double tapping people.
Wow.
You're not going to
And a
tell me
lot
that's
of those
mental
people were
illness.
over like 55, except for one.
Yes.
Grandmothers, people, churches, activists. Like the shit is fucking. One girl, I heard a 18-year-old girl had to go hide in a cooler. I don't know if it was a little cooler. It was an 8-year-old girl. I'm sorry, had to go
Mhm.
and hide in a cooler inside the store so that didn't get shot.
Yeah, I heard that some of the older people were trying to, protect the children at least
And
because
I
they knew
mean,
for them it was,
right. But you can't say it's mental if he drove how many miles to go to that location?
No, I
Because
don't
it was
know.
mostly black. He
Yeah,
drove. Oh, I think they said he drove like over 40 miles to go there.
that was
Oh my
premeditated
god.
that was
murder.
Yeah.
premeditated murder.
Well, he was
Hell
on
no.
what is that Twitch when he did it. He was
Was
What?
on
he?
Twitch.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
He
he was
Yes.
on
broadcasted.
Twitch. He was
Okay,
broadcasting live.
I
Hell
heard it was a
no.
live stream.
Yeah, it
I
was
will
Twitch.
say this. It's unbelievable to me that he's still alive. We have so
He's probably
many
still gonna
people
be
who
alive. I think these people
that's
need to get the death sentence
crazy.
off for it. What? Go to trial for what? Go to trial for fucking what?
It's nothing to discuss.
There's a
It's
video of
nothing to
it.
go on.
Y'all
Yeah,
provide. They
I
probably took
can't
his ass to
believe
Burger King
that.
down the street like they
I,
did the other boy.
you look dehydrated. Let's get you something to drink, something to eat.
Okay, they
That's
gonna take real
crazy
good care of
though.
him.
That's
They had only
crazy that
one
he
police officer holding him, another one standing by. Fuck that shit. That shit is it pisses me
honestly,
off.
I feel like Limbo. If that was been the other way around, he would have made it out alive.
Mm-mm.
Never would have made it out alive.
And
That's
what did
fucking
what's his
crazy.
name? The rapper.
They would call Limbo a terrorist and
Terrorist,
start
real
shoot him.
quick, real
And
quick,
Hmm.
start shoot him.
real
They
quick.
would have blamed it on the what they call them, the what's going
Black
on with
Panther.
Young Thug them. Yeah, they would
Oh,
blame it on that.
YSL.
It ain't
Oh,
got
the
nothing to
gang,
do with
like
that.
gang,
Yeah.
racketeering, something like
They would
that.
say he relate. It's we believe it's related to the recent. No idea, but they'll just
They
start
also
throwing
said
shit out.
Sophia said he went to see the neighborhood the day before. I guess to plan
See,
out to make sure there's a lot of black
Oh,
people in
Yeah.
the area.
I that I didn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like what
He
kind of
had a map
shit?
out of the grocery store. He knew exactly what he was doing.
yeah.
Hell no. See,
And that kills me the part that you say he went back again and shot those poor people again. Like that could be
Yeah,
anyone's grandmother, sister. And these
he don't
lawmakers
give
need
a
to start
fuck.
Start thinking, what if this was, even though they're black and you might be a white lawmaker, think if that was your grandmother, your sister, your child that was killed. A lot of these people that you've seen in the last 10 years that have been doing this unnecessary ass killing have been of the Caucasian race. All of them have been taken into custody with no problems. All of them have got these bullshit ass sentences. You killing multiple people, your ass need to be put to death by electrocution. I want the worst of the
Period.
fucking worst. I want your
Period.
family to suffer like my motherfucking family has suffered. But we
Exactly.
don't get that as black people.
No. We don't even get the opportunity. We have no gun. We don't even get the opportunity
Yeah,
to say we don't have a gun. They shoot
right.
your ass just thinking
On site.
Mhm.
on site with it. That's crazy. And honestly, I feel as though they are handling him with care.
For
Oh, yeah,
sure.
definitely handle him with care. That's
That's
without a
Goddamn
doubt.
crazy.
It's
Crazy.
there's too much, whether we realize or not. There's too much white supremacy in the law system. So
Yeah.
that part has to be addressed.
Yes.
That's why
Law
that's why they
system,
like
government,
Mhm.
police department.
and I kind of feel like we need to start thinking outside the box. We need to start flipping out on white folks and call it cockophobia. I didn't know what I was doing. I suffer from cockophobia. I thought my life
I'm
was
Exactly.
telling
changed.
Right.
you,
That
whenever
who
I,
was that?
when,
Chance the rapper said something like, "We need to stop telling our plans of what we want to do on social media because they own social media. They see what we're preparing for.
yeah,
If we need
that's
to have a
true.
black meeting space or something where we can discuss how we can take care of our own people, because on social media we put all our plans on there. We say what we're going to do, and the
Yeah,
government runs this shit.
they
You already
do.
see that. What's his name? Elon, the famous, the most rich man,
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk or whatever.
Yeah.
He bought fucking Twitter. Who's the first person that just got back on that shit? Donald Trump's back on there as of like today or yesterday.
Right,
He didn't buy
right,
Twitter.
Huh?
right.
He didn't buy
He
Twitter.
did. Well, he let him come back home. He's back on there.
He
Who?
He
said,
doesn't
"Come
I
own.
thought
back
he bought
home."
it.
He said, "Come back
Uh,
He,
home."
he put it on hold because they couldn't verify the number of bots on Twitter.
oh, well, he'll be letting Donald Trump back on there
Good.
soon.
Yeah. We honestly,
Now I
the
got to tell
social
my Tesla stop.
businesses, right? Tony just
Have y'all heard of the
said this though.
y'all heard of the NFA? The NFA.
Yeah.
So the Not Fucking Around Coalition.
Oh, never, maybe not.
I think he was talking about something else.
Me too.
it's a militia that was started. It was started up, and I think it might have started in Stone Mountain, but it's been inactive since basically the feds went and got the leader.
So we need to
So,
start up, basically.
I
so you
kind
know
of feel
what?
like we need to make sure that come back.
Yeah,
Is the NFA a black people thing?
absolutely.
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
black militia.
you know,
What?
one of the
What?
KKK headquarters is by Stone Mountain somewhere.
Yeah,
Really?
because I know the NFAC was in Stone Mountain because at the
Yeah.
time the KKK was recruiting again in Stone Mountain.
Yep. Yep. Because that's why they used to do a march before COVID, and the KKK would actually, and I was living on this side, so it was within the last 4 or 5 years, and
Yeah,
they used to walk up Stone Mountain. So I don't know,
That's
girl.
crazy. I feel like we really do need to get together, like honest, like really and truly, and
These
stop.
marches and these
Yeah,
fundraisers ain't doing shit.
it's not like really get together and stop supporting them.
Yeah.
If that means that we have to leave Instagram, we're gonna leave this shit. We're gonna make our own shit. Like we really
Right.
need to, because it's crazy. It's like we get far, and then it's like as soon as we're reaching certain levels, they want to bring it back. They want to
Yeah.
bring it back down.
Right.
That's
It's always
crazy.
an excuse for some shit when it comes to these fair skinned people taking innocent lives. Oh, it's mental issue. They love throwing that mental issue shit. But when it comes to black people, oh, he was an ex gang member. He had a ticket in 1998, so you know he killed them. Fuck out
Yeah.
of
Exactly.
here.
it
Shout out,
feels like
shout
it
out to
feels like
Drug
fan
dealers are
base.
getting more time in jail than these people that are doing these mass murders. Drug dealers are
and
getting life. These mass murderers might get 5 to 10 years or a slap on the fucking hand.
They
it
could
always
put in the mental institution.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
and it always feels like a trap because if we react the way we feel, they're going to be like, oh, okay, that's what I expected of you niggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I just spoke about that today. The way that like that situation, think about all the things that black people have been through. We don't do that.
Yeah, we
That's
don't.
not what's going on, and we've been through a lot. We deserve to be upset. We deserve to have hate, but we don't. Black people
Yeah, we
don't
don't.
have that.
Black people
They
are
don't.
probably the most coolest people that you'll come around. We
Mhm.
welcome people. Well, not everybody, but we do welcome people. And our culture is fucking lit. Y'all want to be like us any other time. Y'all want to use us
Mhm.
for y'all companies and advertisements. You want to do our music and dress how we do and try to steal, the African people hairstyles and shit. But then when it
Mhm.
comes to protecting us, we don't mean jack shit to them.
No, just a joke or just something
We're
to
a
do.
fucking joke. But when we
Mm.
saw World War Four in this motherfucker, then they're gonna be looking like, what the fuck happened? Nigga, you
Exactly.
just killed my whole family and you gave
Mhm.
the killer 2 days in jail. The fuck, we are pissed. We're tired.
Sick of it. The
Yeah,
best way, though, I will say, I think is for us to keep being successful, keep growing, and not necessarily wanting us to be that way. However, it's just like, you know, what if we did
yeah.
be just like them? What if we
And
start shooting up places? Going to their
y'all
neighborhood,
want
shooting
that shit.
their
We
ass
trying to
up.
stay calm, but we tired.
Exactly, we start shooting their ass up.
I feel like it's gonna take these lawmakers to lose one of their family members to understand the feeling of it, or a mass shooting against some people of their color. But
Right,
at
but
this
the
point,
problem
we
with
need to
that
get
is when they're gonna happen. Cause usually their kind.
I don't even know if that shit'll happen in our lifetime, the way it is.
Because it is true. It's like we have a voice, but we don't have a voice.
Right.
And that's just the truth. As far as we have made it, we had a black president, you know.
Look, they
Yeah.
said y'all had that. That's enough. They
That's
ain't like
it.
that. They were showing out
But
for that shit.
they got his ass out of there. They said
Quick.
out
They were happy. Then they
because
brought
yeah,
their
out.
racist ass leader came in.
They cheated to get Trump in the office. They wanted to make sure another black person never got in there again. They did
Right.
all they can to get that racist in the office.
Right.
And I still see people speaking about Trump, wanting Trump back. And it's why?
Well,
Y'all go vote.
he's the only president that did what he want.
Yeah,
Because
he
he had the
pulled off.
backing of the Senate and the House.
Yeah,
They
he
And
were
did.
all led
still
by the
and still
Republicans.
do
So
what
he
he
had no
want.
problem.
I think the only reason he won't come back is because he kind of has his own party at this point. Like
Yeah.
there are the Republicans that support Trump, and then there are Republicans.
Right.
Right.
Because not all Republicans support what he did and how he
Yeah,
was.
And that's
So he
true. Yeah,
and
that's
a lot of people
absolutely
that he
true.
does Putin, that he's cool with Putin and all these other people, all of them are racist. He spills hate. His whole time he was in office, it was all hate. So I just gotta feel. I feel people on here, y'all. I ain't gonna say who got a gun, but I need to go get one to protect my family. But this shit gonna get. I think the worst hasn't
Look
even
at
hit us yet.
Level got three of them.
Okay, period. We need to go to the gun range. Bow, 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 bow.
I might
But
go
I
get
need to
two
go
more
to the
this
gun range so I
weekend.
can get familiar with what type of gun I want. But Lord knows I don't want to use it. But shit, with this not getting, with the Georgia dropping the law where you don't have to have a license, and we already got all this fucking violence and deaths in Atlanta. This shit just really about to get real. Wait till the
Be,
summer ain't even
we
really started yet.
And they
we need
think
to be
arresting
extremely
Young
careful.
Thug and them is
Hmm.
going to help. And that's not the problem.
We need
Right,
to be extremely careful because, like I wondered for a long time, what's the point of making it so anybody can carry a gun no matter what? But
right.
realistically, in if we're going to start talking about a racial conflict, and
Race wars.
in a stand your ground state, mind you, we need to be extremely careful. Just like God, I can't remember his name. Lala, I was telling you about a guy. He bumped into a white lady at a gas station, and she started screaming about that he groped her, and they arrested him.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
remember.
like
We
we
were
need to be
talking about
extremely
that.
careful because it'll be real easy for somebody to pull out a gun and shoot us in the face, claiming they thought their life was in danger.
Exactly. Hell yeah. Karens everywhere. They
Yeah.
really gonna start acting out. You better believe those Karens gonna start acting out.
Oh yeah, definitely will. Well, I gotta say this was a good show.
Yes,
We
So
we
yes.
we talked about some good topics,
we did.
and I'm just on in it. I'm not gonna end it like they think I'm in it. I
Oh
really want.
God,
I'm not gonna end it like they think I'm in it.
when she gonna get to us?
I'm gonna go ahead and end it as saying that we have to protect ourselves, and nothing is so serious where you can't talk about it. You got just go out and shoot somebody for it.
Mhm.
Find love in
From
your heart for all races,
from bumping
religion,
somebody to a
sexuality.
road rage and following a person 15 miles and shooting them with
Mhm.
your kid in the car.
Get it
That's too
together.
much.
Yeah,
Too much.
Absolutely.
Have peace, love one another,
and respect.
and that's all I gotta say on that.
All
Hey,
right.
I'm Ray.
All
I'm KB,
right. La
Lambo.
la.
and we will see y'all next week.
Thank you for tuning
Yeah.
Peace.
in.
Good night,
Y'all.
y'all.
Peace.